Lions TV, it has been 13 days since Neil Harris resigned from his position as Millwall manager, and since then all sorts of names have been thrown into the hat, from Roy Keane to Kevin Muscat. And now, in true X-Factor style, it does seem that we have our final three. Some strong sources on Twitter, Millwall-based, have confirmed that the club has shortlisted 3 men for the job: Gary Rowett, Gareth Ainsworth and current temporary manager Adam Barrett. So let's take a look and weigh up the options. Well, let's start with Adam Barrett, untried, untested in management. He does, however, have a 100% record following his 2-1 win over Leeds at the Den last time out. Just quickly get that one in. Now, I'm a strong believer that when a manager leaves a club, his whole coaching staff should follow. And with Adam Barrett being first-team coach to Neil Harris since 2017, he falls strongly into that bracket. However, Adam Barrett is a high-level coach, having played over 600 league games himself. He's no mug, and with Neil Harris signing 10 new players in the summer, I think whoever does get the job are going to find it very difficult to, 1, have any money to spend, 2, to import any players, or 2, to export any players. And I think that the new manager will have to work with the current squad of players that he has got until at least the end of the season. And that could play straight into Adam Barrett's hands. He knows the players, he knows the new players that have come in, he knows what's expected of the team, he knows the best way to coach them, he knows them personally, and judging by the way we sat up against and played against Leeds, I'll be very tempted to give it to him until the end of the season. Next up is Gary Rowett. Now, this is one that is frustrating me, because I'm not saying he's a bad manager by any stretch, but he definitely isn't Pep Guardiola, and he's getting far too much high praise from our fans, in my opinion. Now, I personally don't want Gary Rowett for the job, and now, don't panic, I'm going to tell you why. Now, when it comes to management, Gary Rowett has no loyalty and no longevity. He has managed no less than 4 clubs in the last 5 years. His first job in management was with Burton. He managed them for a little while until Birmingham come sniffing. Then he was straight up the door and down the road to St Andrews. At Birmingham, he didn't do bad, I'm going to be honest with you. He didn't have a bad run as manager. As I said, he's not a bad manager by any stretch of the imagination. It's just other problems for me that arise with Gary Rowett. He harshly ended up getting the sack from Birmingham as a new board came in and they wanted to bring in their own management, which was Gianfranco Zola. I don't think that panned out too well for him, but in this instance, Rowett was sacked and there was not a lot he could do about it, to be honest. In 2017, Gary Rowett was back in management at Derby County. Coincidentally, the 3rd club he's managed is also 3 clubs that he played for during his playing career. He went on to sign in his first summer 5 players over the age of 30, plenty of old war horses, including Curtis Davis, 32, Cameron Jerome, 31, and Tom Huddleston, also 31. Now, personally, that isn't something that I'd like to see at my club. I prefer a nice mix of youth and experience, and I think if Gary Rowett come in, you could see him go down the same road. Now, the season in question, Derby started like a house on fire, but they fell away very badly after Christmas and managed to scrape into the playoffs on the last day of the season, eventually losing to Fulham over 2 legs. Following his failure to get Derby promoted, Rowett then asked the board's permission to speak to Stoke regarding their vacant manager's position, and in May 2018 he signed a 3-year deal at Stoke. Upon Rowett getting the job, the Stoke board gave him some serious funds to spend to try and get them back into the Premier League at the first time of asking, and he signed no fewer than 9 players that summer, including Tom Ince, James McLean, yes that's right, and Bennick of Fobe. But unfortunately for Rowett and the board, it did not pan out for him, and he had an absolute stinker at Stoke and was sacked in January of this year. So to sum up, no, I wouldn't want Gary Rowett as our manager, and I know that will upset a few, but I've given you my reasons. No longevity, no loyalty, and it looks like if he did do any good, he'd be offered the first given opportunity. And the final man in the mix is Wycombe manager Gareth Ainsworth. His haircut has a lot to be desired, but I honestly think that Gareth Ainsworth is a good manager. He has a lot of loyalty about him as well, been the manager at Wycombe since 2012, and in my opinion, he's worked wonders at Adams Park. As a youngster, Wycombe were always a non-league team for me. They got into the league eventually, I think guided through Martin O'Neill, but until the point of Gareth Ainsworth taking over, they always looked in serious danger of dropping back out the league. He has taken them from being a struggling side in League 2 to flirting with the playoffs on many occasions, and finally, 2 seasons ago in 2017-18, he got the job done and got them promoted into League 1. Make no mistake, this is no small feat. Wycombe are a very, very small club. I've been to their training ground, I've seen their facilities. They are a team punching well above their weight. I'll be honest, the possibility of our club giving Gareth Ainsworth the chance to step up to the next level and test himself in the Championship for the first time as a manager excites me, and I think he could really do the business for our club. He likes to play attacking football as a manager. He was an attacking winger as a player, so I really think that players like Conor Mahoney could thrive under his management. People will like to point to the fact that he's just signed Fred Onyedinma from us, and also that he plays Akinfenwa up front every week for Wickham. And what I will say to that is this: he does the best he can with the budget he's got, with the players in the division that he needs to be in. I think it shows testament and it shows a lot of praise to him that he gets the best out of Akinfenwa, who is not a good footballer. Just look at the amount of goals that the Beast has scored under Gareth Ainsworth's management. I think that just shows you what a good manager that he can be. As I've said, for me, Gary Rowett will be a stopgap. Gareth Ainsworth has real potential to go on and be a good long-term manager at Millwall Football Club. He's done his time in lower leagues, and now's the time to give the man a chance to step up to the fold, and I think he'll pull it off. I really, really do. So on the basis of the three in question, my first choice will be Gareth Ainsworth, my second choice will be Adam Barrett until the end of the season, and my last choice will be Gary Rowett. I know a lot of you fans will probably see that in reverse, but that's my opinion on it, and I've given you the reasons why. I'll be back shortly for a pre-match prediction. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.